Hey guys, welcome back. So it turns out the last episode was actually episode 99, not 100. Lost count for a second there, but welcome to the actual episode 100. I think we've done all the mischief we can here in the merchant quarter. Let's signal to Marjolaine that we are ready.
In my time. Marjolaine? Marjolaine! Don't tease me today.
That's the signal. There she is.
That's how we do it.
Ooh, pretty thing. Out of breath, hair in a state. You'd be a scandal on the streets of Orlais.
Their
And
faces.
you love it.
I think this is more like the way Mass Effect does conversations and Dragon Age 2 and beyond, where you choose what you want to say and she actually says it.
If I'm not mistaken, you want me this way. You think you know a lot. Like how to get back at my poor captain. You'd have done worse if you knew him. We are done with distractions. Now I have something special in mind. Lem,
Aye, Marjolaine?
make sure she has everything she needs. There will be no rest for us tonight. Don't keep me in the dark. Who's the mark of distinction you have in mind? In good time. Just know that we will have earned a special rest when all is done. Ready yourself and come back to me. You won't have to wait long.
Alright, guess we can buy stuff from Bonnie Lem. Why does the name sound familiar? Just from this DLC, or is it from somewhere else too?
Always where the money is. Hmm?
And your hand in the chantry box was an accident, I suppose?
You keeping tabs on me, Lem?
That's a word for it. You want something?
Let's see what you found.
Alright, this is cool. You can actually buy some stuff from him. You can sell the stuff we don't need. I like how Marjolaine brings her own merchant with her. I don't know if that's better than the ones we have. Probably not. The ring would be, though. That's a nice bow as well. Alright, so we can buy spirit hands. I don't have many spirit attacks, though. Same goes for electricity. I only have one of each that I can think of. Nice armor for the practical plates for Tug there. Senior Enchanter's robes or robes of the gifted. That could be good for... what's his name? Injury kits would be good to have too. Senior Enchanter's robes. What do I have right now? Probably shouldn't spend too much time on this. Joe, just Chanter robes. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Let's...
Alright, in that case, let's buy the Senior Enchanter robes. We have plenty of gold to spare. Ring of Resistance. Dwarven Warrior's Belt, sure. Don't want any of these though, because like I said, I just don't have enough attacks for it to be worthwhile. At least not yet. Shield could be nice, maybe. Alright, let's go with that. And there's his nice robes. Very cool. These are more like the first Enchanter's robes. I guess they are kind of a different model. You could argue it's a third model, but yeah, it is fairly distinct, just has like the same top. That being said, they still look similar enough that it doesn't really, I don't really count it as a third model. Alright, as for other things, Dwarven Warrior's Belt goes to our Dwarven Warrior, of course. Spell resistance would also be good for him. Magic goes to Sketch. Dexterity will go to Leliana. We'll give that to him for the willpower. Alright, I think we're good to go. Let's do a quick save and then talk to Marjolaine.
Are you ready now, Leliana? The night is moving on, and our target is formidable. I need only my skill, Marjolaine. I am always ready. That, my pretty thing, is what I like to hear.
She has nice eyes. They're like they're brown, but they're almost like a golden brown coppery. Ah, the Earl's
Sodding
estate.
stone.
You can't come to Denerim without visiting the Earl's estate.
You're mad.
The Earl is away, and most of the King's patrol has been drawn to some sort of trouble in the market. Our employer just wants us to plant some embarrassing papers under the cover of a burglary. It will be assumed they were here all along, unless you think you're not up to my challenge. Kept anything else to yourself? Like what the papers are, or who hired us? I think that they are payments, suggesting mistresses. And you know as well as I that we do not need to know the players. We let nobles decide who to blame. We are just the enablers of the game. That's it. Now we split to divide the guard, find a fun way in, and put the papers where they can be found but are not obvious. In the bedroom, nice and personal. Don't keep me waiting.
All right,
Tonight
part
is not
2.
about shadows. We want some chaos to hide our true purpose.
Could we do that without leaving a trail right to us?
Always want a clear path to run, hey boy?
The Earl's estate. Codex entry? I suppose so. So this is... like many of Marjolaine's little surprises, I was more excited than afraid. The Earl's estate was the typical posturing of a fortress in peacetime, its ramparts meant to appease nobility, not defend soldiers. It may have been fearsome long before, but at that moment, it was just another prize I longed to humble for Marjolaine. I would come to learn that in the Earl's absence, the estate had been left in far more troubling hands. Ooh, suspense. I likes. Right, I'm gonna take Sketch in first so he can use a fireball. Oh, I used grease again. I keep doing that. Maybe I should just switch the two up. Well, at least the Mabari. Elite soldier. I'm gonna have aggro now, I bet. Good job, Tug. Oh, I didn't mean to heal. Oh, that was close. Oh, being overwhelmed. Tug, do something. Taunt or something. Leliana, what can you do? There we go. Oh, he still died though. Right, they're both almost dead. Probably shouldn't bother with any of these special shots. They'll take too long.
I'm stopping this.
Attack, what are you doing?
None of that.
Why does she not have her daggers? That was weird. Okay. There we go.
Turning here.
All
That
right.
one seemed better trained.
What do you want?
Fancier uniform, too. Soldiers on loan to the Arl?
A soldier's body.
More reason to dump them out of sight or something.
I missed that codex. Oh well. We're almost at a level up though. Yay! Lots of XP from this quest. This is nice. It's cool they can like use the tools they have to make extra little quests like these. Little standalones. Of course, they're really doing it to make money, but because they can charge for more. But I still applaud Bioware for the effort they put into these. Guess what I did again? Hey, it might actually work this time though. And Leliana, I'd like you to use your archery, which is what you're good at after all. Oh. Scatter shot, watch out! Yep, there it is. This guy has like no health. How much does he have? 145. Well, more than Leliana actually. I guess because he has no armor, he can't really take a hit. Maybe I should have got that rock armor thing. Oh well, you live and learn. Yay.
From shadow to your heart.
That was a little dark. Another soldier's body. Oh, climb up to that window. That's cool. Let's see what's around here, though.
We could dump the soldiers in the dirt.
Aha.
See you. A good place to stash something, if you like digging.
Dwarves like digging, from what I've heard.
That will keep them out of sight. Happy, Sketch?
Appeased.
Onward. Any more up here? Nope. The characters here are a little bit cliche, but that's okay. It's a story. They're supposed to be easy to understand. And cliches are there for a reason.
There's our way in. We can reach the window in that nook.
Tight fit for Tug.
Oh,
Yeah, your mother said as much.
ouch. That was good. I was actually talking about this window a couple episodes ago. Last time we were here. Why is she glowing, though? Frost weapons, maybe? I don't know. I had infiltrated the aristocracy many times in Orlais. A burglary was nothing I couldn't handle, no matter the noble. That's our girl. Typical Leliana.
Right. Let's find more soldiers and make a nice mess before we plant the papers.
Love it when you talk like that. You too, Sketch.
Poor Sketch. Hey, level ups. Alright. Give him some more magic. And expert combat training would be good. I could do Inferno now. So far they've been small skirmishes. I think it'd be better to get rock armor. Get you some more HP. I don't know if he needs more HP though, because he hasn't been dying. Actually, he did die the one time. Alright. I'm gonna give him dexterity and make him more of a dexterity-based tank. Since we don't really have a dedicated healer, that might be better. Can't do more tactics. I don't know, survival, I guess. Maybe poison making. No, I don't know. Alright, shield expertise, shield mastery. Shield mastery sounds good. Nice passive bonus I don't have to worry about too much. Making her a dexterity rogue this time. She can pickpocket, that's pretty cool, but I'm not going to bother with that too much, I don't think. Feign death could be useful. So could arrow of slaying. Very nice. Alright. Onward we go. I guess we came in through the back door.
Do
This is where-
Ferelden's condone torture? Or is this allowed because the Earl is away?
Doesn't say much for whoever was left in charge.
Indeed, I am curious now. Guess this is where we find, what's his name?
Oh,
Off-duty soldier. Alright, let's try this arrow slaying. Aim true, that was pretty good. Let's give her some stabby stab now.
More behind us.
Try me! Pat your back later.
Oh, lots of them.
no mercy!
I don't want to get Leliana in this, but I might have to. Sorry, friends.
Enough! Well, I'm not letting you get away so easily.
Well, mage, didn't see him. Glad we took him out quickly though. There sure are a lot of apostates here in Ferelden. I think the circle needs to up their Templar regiment. Ah, the vault.
It's done.
All kinds of treasures in one of those masterwork pieces.
Help yourselves. It's supposed to be a burglary after all.
This is true.
I heard something outside.
You know the penalty for speaking out of turn!
That boy will grow into something special.
Ouch, wonder who that was.
Always something
Thick
else.
doors make every room a surprise.
Might have resisted that. Probably could have aimed that so I didn't get Tug stuck in it, but that's okay. We'll heal off the damage we do.
No more from you.
Yeah, this is a fun little party. I like it. Fairly well balanced. And a set of keys. Onward we go. Let's reach in a little bit of mana first. Not gonna use flaming weapons because Leliana doesn't use her melee that much, and Tug is the only, he's not really DPS, so it wouldn't do a lot of good for him.
Come, Commander. Let's see your little dragon.
Don't do it. That's gonna hurt.
Good.
Do miss Cone of Cold though.
Exotic warning.
Over and done.
I didn't take Master
I'll do
Lockpicking.
it.
Oh, I was
It's done.
just thinking that. I guess we need to get that one next time we get a skill, if we do. Maybe I should have. Maybe that has the battle dress of the Provocateur in it, and that's why I didn't get it. Oh well. We can always play it again if we want to.
More soldiers!
Mage. Let's take care of the mage.
I'll do it.
2 mages. Ah, willing to buy Mana Clash.
Right. Another pawn in the game.
Oh, we lost Leliana. I wasn't paying enough attention to the health. Oh well. We do have some injury kits if needed. Penalty to Cunning, that would probably be good to remove. Yeah, we have 5 of these guys, might as well use them. He's got an injury as well. Cunning doesn't really matter as much for these guys though. North Ward. Not gonna bother with that. And a war journal.
A war journal with no war?
A lot of bitterness still around.
Had my younger self cared, I'd have seen that early in the war journal, the hardline were highly praised, but after their patron's land was lost, they were censured by King Merrick directly for brutal treatment of prisoners. Their patron being Harwin Riley, whose latest request to forcibly retrieve his territory had been denied, but those were distant problems, and not mine to worry about.
This is pushing it, though.
I guess the hardline are our nemesis here? Not sure how this is working out. Aha. And in here was Queen Nora's room.
The master bedroom. We can plant the papers in the desk.
I see.
This Commander Raleigh sounds like a beast.
The personal journal of Commander Riley was a horrible insight. He boasted of cruelty far beyond the public accounting. He pined for an excuse to attack Orlais, to take back his lost land. It was easy to imagine how clinging to such hatred would poison a man, but I could not know how this stranger's private war would collide with my love for Marjolaine.
Maybe he's the target we're embarrassing.
Oh, insufficient skill again. There's the drop point.
These are Orlesian seals. Be quick, pretty thing. We are wearing out our welcome.
Oh. This is the story Leliana was telling us about. About how she betrayed Marjolaine, or was betrayed by her. It's a little different because she didn't mention it happening in Denerim. She said it was in Orlais. But, same effect. And I guess this is kind of retcon since they didn't realize they were going to be making this DLC at the time. And I'm sure they didn't want to design all of Aravail for it to happen, which is why they did it in Denerim. We can always assume too that Leliana was maybe embellishing the tale a bit for our benefit. I still have to resist the urge to actually read what I'm saying because Leliana's going to say the equivalent.
Marjolaine, these seals are Orlesian military. This is not some embarrassment of nobility. Who am I to say what upsets this lot? You seem to know them pretty well from what I saw.
That will do, Leliana. We have to get moving.
I don't like this.
Leliana, later. Move.
Being a bard had always been about fun. I wasn't ready for the risk Marjolaine had taken. Treason wasn't supposed to be part of the game. And we can level up. Now it's just Leliana left. Make her a high dexterity rogue to give her more offense and more defense. Yeah, maybe I should have had 3 lockpicking. Oh well. You live and learn.
Three, 6, carry over the ort. No. Looking a little peaked, Missy.
Nothing about us being here hits you as wrong.
Haven't thought about it. My purse follows Marjolaine. Good eye for money, that one.
But if we caught...
If you're caught, I never know what you're doing out there. That's how I like it.
Just show me what you've scrunched up.
See if any more things or just the same old. Some health pulses, a new injury kit, some lyrium potions. Oh, a tome. Uh-huh. I'm gonna actually buy that, Tome of Arcane Knowledge. See, I wanted the lockpicking, which actually isn't a skill, it's a power. That's some good stuff here. Not sure we'll actually... These I could buy for Leliana, probably. No, she's not really a stabby though. That could be nice for... What's his name? Yeah, let's go ahead and buy it. Why not? Money won't do us much good here anyway. Although he's not in our party at the moment. So I guess I'll hold on to this for now. Why not?
I was right to be worried. It doesn't matter. You need to remember your place. You do not question me in front of the others, Leliana. Not in the field, not anywhere.
The game is one thing. We go back and forth between nobles, and the authorities turn a blind eye. It is amusement. But these papers... If the seals were Orlesian military, then bringing them to Ferelden is treason. Marjolaine, there is no blind eye for treason. They hang you in the street.
My poor pretty thing, lost in a strange place. Ah, this is about seeing me with that officer, isn't it?
That was your business. I accept that with you. But this is different. I've known people who cross the line into treason. and I miss them all.
If you are determined that we must undo this, I will alter my plans.
You know there is always a cost when that happens. Thank you, Marjolaine. Our lives are exciting enough, no?
Just be ready. Give me a moment.
The plot thickens. Alright. Take your concerns about the plant papers to Marjolaine. If they were somehow Orlesian military, as the seal suggests, then bringing them to Ferelden and leaving them in the Earl's castle is treason. That is very different from the rivalries of the game. Oh. Guess that's basically hasn't been updated yet.
What's this?
We
Such
rob the
jams.
Arl and he boils the same old gruel.
I'll sink a stone in it. Make...
I met Sketch in Valroyo, but he had spent so much of his life hiding among immigrants and smugglers, he lacked the connection, resentment, and even accent of other city elves. His primary concerns were about persecution as a mage, not an elf. He was not the bardic type, but I suppose the game was more forgiving than the Templars. I remember his books. Not unexpected for a mage, but most were mere distraction, the thinnest pulp of history. The only proper mage tome was a volume of philosophy and ethics regarding the manipulation of summoned creatures, which he owned because it was large. He was slowly covering every page with little preoccupied scribbles, as though the text wasn't even there. So Sketch likes reading pulp history fiction,
feel
it
at home?
sounds.
Split wood.
Ditch rock.
Tug satchel. Tug. Tug was a dwarf with few words for strangers, and choice words for friends. He was a strange fit in Orlais, but he never offered a reason for why he left his home. I had accepted his company and friendship, knowing he would share what he wanted in his own good time. He laughed when I first asked about the silk handkerchiefs. We'd be in some noble's vault pocketing gems, and Tug would be rummaging the linens. They were his practical luxury, because no one can be sure of toiletries while traveling. He once said, far too loudly, that he'd spoiled himself and lost his callus, but I suspect that may have been for Sketch's blanching reaction. Alright, interesting dwarf. What is this? Marjolaine's satchel. Marjolaine commanded fear, respect, and a high price. She was the Orlesian aristocracy's answer when the next step in a rivalry was to end it. And she was everything I wanted to be. She never spoke of herself, never gave hints of who she was away from the game. But she always seemed to know how to captivate us. She was a mentor, not a leader. She suggested, and others grew wealthy in her shadow. At the time, I only casually noted that Marjolaine's satchel held just the bare essentials for travel. It was barren of anything even remotely sentimental. I can definitely see that, how Leliana admires Marjolaine so much she wants to be her. I think she had a different fate in store. Alright, so I guess this is where we go to continue on with the quest. However, we are going to end this episode here, and when we come back, we will do what I believe is the conclusion to Leliana's song.